Pearl Secret maintains his unbeaten run, 3 from 3 now. His trainer, of course, is David Barron. You've been quite frank from an early stage with this horse that he is very exciting. He's exciting you, and he continues to excite, I think, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, once we started to do a bit with him last year, you knew you had something a little bit out of the ordinary. And it was just a case of trying to keep a lid on him and keep him settled. I think he's nervous more than anything in his early days, and you just feel conscious of just being a little bit gentle with him.
He did have that sort of feisty demeanour beforehand, and you were thinking that kind of race might be the kind of race that could find that out.
As I said to David and Sheikh Fahd, I mean, he's got to learn. Even it's a long walk over to the course, over to the race course from the stables. But if he can't cope with that, you may as well find out, because if he's going to go any higher, he's got to be able to. He has to be the complete job. It's no use being able to run if you can't handle it.
And you've obviously got lofty ambitions for him. He's in the July Cup. What are you going to do next? I mean, does something like the experience of the Reg Griffin Memorial Handicap appeal to you at all? Finding out whether you can go 6 and a bigger field, that kind of thing?
Do you think he'll be eligible for that after today?
You think he'll be out of that?
Certainly he'll be out. He was on 101. He's beaten things that were rated quite a bit higher. Okay. He's going to be over the top. He isn't going to be in that.
So what kind of thing? What route are you going to take?
Well, this was the one I wanted to come for. There's the only other one at his own age group. There's a listed race at Sandown. Is it, I don't know, Scurry or something down there in the middle of next month. Yeah. Whether that's still something we'd think about, I'm not really certain. We'll take him home. I'd like to sit on him for a couple of weeks now, just see how he comes through it. Just so long as he keeps himself calm and we can work with him. I wouldn't be in a hurry with him.
Do you want to try 6 furlongs sooner rather than later, or do you want to stick to 5 for now?
I don't think it matters too much. I think the biggest problem the day had was over the first couple of furlongs they probably went quite slow. Jamie said at the back he never really switched off the day, but I think it was because they were going too slow, and I thought it was probably a very good effort to take ground out of them when they were quickening in front of you. The worry with 6 furlongs is that you probably need to go in a good enough race for him to go quick enough for you. You would hate him to be doing handsprings out the back and then, things to fall apart for him.
And as the encouraging sign is that he was able to win in those circumstances, and also he got squeezed up at the start as well, and he managed to relax a degree after that.
I think not probably as much as you would like to have had him relax. I think he got a bit of a bump. And you can't blame the other lads. I mean, they're new. There's been an awful lot of hype about him, this horse, and they sort of knew that's probably the one that nobody really knows. And so you can't blame them for riding the race to suit them rather than to suit us. In a more competitive field, not a more competitive field, in a bigger field, you're probably more guaranteed the pace than you are in a small field like that.
And would you be thinking about an entry in the Nunthorpe as well? Have you decided which target when you go big?
I think he'll have all the big sprints, both 5 and 6. I think he'll probably be given an entry, but far from certain as to which way we'd go at present.
But you're missing Royal Ascot. We know that because he hasn't got the entries.
No, I wouldn't want to go there with him. I think that occasion this year might be too big. Look to have him next year.
And do you see him as a horse that's going to just get better with age as well?
He certainly will. I think he's got an awful lot of learning to do, and that's the thing. It's just he's going to get beaten somewhere, but it'll be all part of learning for him.
Absolutely. People can often be very precious about a horse getting beaten, and actually it can all be part of the making of a horse.
Well, he's there to be a racehorse. He's not there to be a prima donna. Yeah, he's a lovely horse, and when you look at him and the presence with him, but at the end of the day, he's got to be a racehorse. Yeah, has to learn. And
I know comparisons are a little bit invidious. You've trained some extremely good sprinters. It has been suggested to me that you said that you reckon this course could be the best you've had. Do you feel that?
Yeah, I think he probably is. He is definitely the quickest I've had. Yeah. You'd just like him to progress the right way and to be the finished article. I mean, to be fair to the horse, he's done nothing wrong in his races. Things haven't gone to suit, and he's still come through it. But you just, as you see him when you watch him walk around the paddock, you just like him to relax and just settle yourself down. He has so much ability. He has no need to get worried.
Well, you could communicate that to him.
I'll do my best.
Absolutely brilliant stuff, David. Thank you very much for your thoughts, and good luck with him for the rest of the season and hopefully next year as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.